how is the month? Over. I cannot believe that October is done and we are into November. This year has just... That didn't make sense, but the year is done. 2020 has been just I'm happy to just blink through that nightmare, you know? But my friends, with the end of another month means another little things I'm loving favorites video for me, where I give you a good little wrap up end of the month, roundup of all the things that I've been loving. And this month we just have so much beauty to talk about, so this is actually just gonna be a beauty favorites or a beauty roundup. I have a few unfavorites that I'm gonna save for the end. And without further ado, let's dive in to the favorites. First thing I wanted to mention is just another thank you to you guys, to everyone who has been supporting my Matinee to Soiree kit with Nudestix. We had a few retailers who were just not on the ball and a little bit late to posting the kit and making it live, but to those of you who have been getting the kit in the mail, ordering it, purchasing it, posting your beautiful photos and sending me the sweetest messages, thank you guys so much. This has been such a fun project for me, and there's just so many amazing favorites and shades, and I'm so happy that you guys have been loving your kits, and thank you so much for all of the love. I'm going to include some updated shopping links in the description box down below, you guys, and if you missed that video and you missed the kit and you're new here and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll also link the video where I talked all about my Matinee to Soiree kit with Nudestix. So thank you guys for the love. It's really been amazing, and please keep sending me your messages and sharing your looks with me. It's so fun to see, and I've been trying to post as many as I can on stories every day, and you guys just thank you so much. It's been amazing. So that is a continued favorite, my friends. I want to talk about 2 hair products because I've actually had quite a drama with my hair lately. My hair is usually pretty consistent, I guess. I've never really had an issue with my hair other than some very questionable color choices in the past, some cut choices, but over the last little while, it's actually been, for Dan and I both, just moving into this new place and new air flow as the weather is getting colder. I don't know what has been going on, but we've both been getting like insane dandruff. And for me, I don't know if it's even been dandruff as much as it's been like product buildup or a mixture of the two, and it's been bad. And again, like, I've been blonde for quite some time, so this is the first time in many years that I've actually been fully brunette. So I'm like, have I always just had this problem? And because my hair was lighter, I just didn't notice it so much. Like, am I noticing it more because I've fully embraced the brunette? I don't know, but nothing was fixing it. I was using a salt scrub, like a scalp scrub and a scalp mask, which is fine, but the salt scrub I find is a little bit harsh. Like, I can't use that all the time. Kind of just reserve that for like my bath time too, when I can really sit and soak in it. So just for every day, I found that nothing was really helping, and it's been disgusting. It's been gross. And Dan and I both I've been using Head & Shoulders. Dan got this. He was actually looking up like the best shampoos and whatnot, probably like for men. And we got the Itchy Scalp Care infused with eucalyptus. This is empty. We have fully used this up over the last, I don't even know, Dan and I both using it. We've both been doing like a double shampoo. And so we went through this really quickly, but I'm actually like, it's on my list to do later tonight to go pick up more bottles of this. This is what we've been using, and it is completely, fully helped my scalp. I don't know much about Head & Shoulders. It's not a brand or a product I'm really that familiar with, but I do know that it has saved me and my dandruff over this last month. So that's been a huge favorite for both Dan and I. And yeah, thank God, because that dandruff was getting out of control, and I was embarrassed. I was not having it. Another product that I have recently added to my routine is the Gisou honey infused hair oil. Now, I use the tiniest, maybe like 1, maybe 2 drops of this, and I just rub it into my ends after I do my hair, especially when I'm using a lot of dry shampoo. I just like to add a little bit of shine back into it, and this is beautiful. The bottle's really nice, and it's actually just such a gorgeous hair oil, and I've really been enjoying it, and I just put it in my ends, and I do the smallest amount and run it through, and it's been beautiful. So that's another hair product that is newer in my routine. All right, guys, let's move on to makeup. We have a lot to go through here. The first one, I wanted to give you a little update. This is the Clinique even better all over concealer and eraser. The cap just kept falling off, and I do not use this little sponge for sanitation station reasons, so it just lives like this. I got this one in the shade CN28 Ivory. Really love this concealer. It's the concealer I'm wearing now. It's just been beautiful for every day. I keep it in my everyday makeup vanity. I've tried applying it in many different ways and it's great. It's very long lasting, and what I like is that when I'm being gross and I'm wearing makeup like for a long period of time, I can add product on top. Like it just blends over anything that you put it on. It's been really nice. It's like medium coverage. It's definitely not a full coverage concealer. I wouldn't use it for specific spot concealing. I more so use this underneath my eyes and just kind of all over as a general concealer, if you will. But it's great, and it's been a big favorite and lovely discovery from this month. I also wanted to mention the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I have this one in the shade 1 Fair. And this month I had a little moment, and listen, in my mind I was baking, okay? I did a whole video on how to look good in photos or whatever I titled it, and it's been the makeup I've been wearing a lot when we've been doing like more photo shoot things for Instagram, and when I just want to have a bit more of a long-lasting, very flawless finish to my skin, especially in a studio and or photo setup. And the reason why I said baking is because I know I wasn't like using a loose powder and like wiping the excess off at the end, but like I felt like a baked good, okay? When I was there was one comment and she's like, congratulations, you've learned what powdering your face is or something like that. And I'm like, I felt like I was baking my face. I'm normally so like dewy and making my face as like wet and hydrated as possible. This to me felt like baking, okay? If I was baking in my soul, then we'll just go with that. But yes, I have powdered my face. Not today, actually. Not today. This was for very particular, specific looks and times, but yeah, big favorite, big discovery this month. Being an all matte woman, it's been an exceptional turn of events that we've all gone through and experienced here together. And yeah, I've just been keeping that powder, and even on days when I'm not baking and or powdering my entire face, I've just been, yeah, it's just a great powder. It's just lovely, and it really does have that blurring effect on your skin, which is delightful. So sometimes I'll even just take a smaller eyeshadow brush and just dust it around the center bits, and it's been lovely. So the next favorite is a bit of a throwback. I hadn't had these in my collection and I don't even know how long, but when I filmed the Becca Zero Pigment, something like that, I did not like it at all, and I have an entire review video on that. But after I posted that video, I was like, man, what products are even, I kind of just had one of those moments. It was the same style of video that I filmed when I was talking about Tarte, being like, what happened? Where'd they go? What are some of the products that I even have from that brand? And the only product that I actually had remaining in my collection from Becca was the Opal highlight, which I love. That's such a classic. And it's like, man, whatever happened to the blushes? And I went on a hunt for the Tiger Lily blush because you guys know how much I love all things orange. And I'm like, man, I can't believe I don't have this blush in my collection. And as someone who's a blush lover and an orange lover, I should have this. And it's not there. It wasn't on Sephora. It was like, I don't know if it was discontinued or if they're just getting rid of these blushes or what's happening, but they didn't have Tiger Lily. And I ended up picking up Songbird and Wild Honey. It was just this lovely kind of like shimmery little burnt orange shade, and then this one's just a great, it's like my perfect nude blush. And I have been wearing these so much, so much. I love them. I forgot what a beautiful formula these were. I love the very tiny packaging. I think they're so great. And I'm wearing Wild Honey on my face right now, and these have been totally living in my everyday makeup vanity and have just been delightful. A delightful rediscovery for me in the makeup world. So I wanted to mention those, and hopefully they don't leave us. Hopefully they stay, but those have been lovely. Let's talk about Makeup by Mario. I did an entire video reviewing most of the new Makeup by Mario collection, and a lot of the products are beautiful. The eyeshadow palette, the mattes palette is lovely. I did want to just say, just to kind of round that up, that again, my favorite product from the entire line, I think the most unique one, was the Master Secret Glow highlighter in Expensive, and this is the clear glowy balm highlighter, and I just thought it was such a cool formula. And to be honest, I don't usually go for like clear bombs. I don't usually go for that look. I do quite like the very champagne-y golden shimmers. I like having a little bit of extra glow on my cheeks, you know, but I think just out of the whole collection and as just my final thoughts and a roundup from that video, this was definitely my favorite from the bunch. I love the packaging. It's nice and simple and clean. And I'm curious to know how you guys have been getting on with this. If you've tried it and what did you think of it? I think it's a really cool formula and just gives you that very natural, sweaty glow look, and it just doesn't get sticky. It's just great. It was a great discovery from this month and a very unique product. Let's talk about VANESSA's brow hack. This was a very recent discovery, but I have never had so many consecutive amazing brow days in my life. VANESSA, I told her on the phone the other day, I'm like, why'd you wait so long to bring this brow hack to us? I feel like over the last few months here in this little channel community, guys, we've been going through many different brow phases and we've been trying out a lot of new products, but this is it. This is it. I don't even want to try anything else after this because it's just been such an amazing combination and I just love it. Some days I do screw up. I still struggle slightly with just the whole, you know, artiste drawing of my brow hairs, but the Got2b glued water resistant spiking glue, I haven't gotten any kind of reactions. I haven't gotten any itchiness around my eyebrow area. We won't even talk about the rashes, okay? We're glad that that's behind us. We're moving on. But yeah, it's just been so like cement on the eyes. And then the Benefit Kabrow Mini. I love this little mini tub. It's so cute and satisfying to use. I got a shade lighter than I normally use. Since I've been brunette, I've been using shade 3 from the Benefit line, maybe even one of their like deeper 2s, but I did get the shade 2. But having the lighter shade is just a little bit more forgiving for when you're not the best at drawing the hairs. But this brow combo has been life-changing. Face-changing, to say the least. So if you guys have tried this, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. It has been amazing. VANESSA, we love you, and we thank you for your service in this day, in this month, in our lives moving forward. For mascara, I've got to say, I've still just been really on the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes train, and that's the same from last month. She's still going strong. She hasn't expired. She's in my everyday drawer. As an update from the Armani video, I did a full face of Armani Beauty, and this is their Eyes to Kill mascara, number 1, Eyes to Kill. And I was so delighted with the discovery of this mascara. Very similar feeling to the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes mascara, just like that perfect in between. It's lengthening, it's volumizing, it's not too crazy. It's just a really great everyday mascara. It didn't flake, it didn't smudge, it was just lovely. So I think whenever I just find a mascara that works, I'm like, okay, cool. I will add that to the mental note of mascaras that I enjoy, and this one is added to that list. I did want to give you guys an update on the NARS Climax Extreme mascara because, you know, I have been using this a lot. I've been using it in a lot of videos. It is like more than the Tom Ford mascara. It is the most volumizing, thick mascara that I've ever used. It looks like you're wearing fake eyelashes. But the reason why it's not necessarily a favorite and it's not actually living in my everyday makeup drawer, it stays down here for filming purposes because it is so hard. It's so hard to get off. I have tried so many different makeup removing products for this, and no matter what, I end up doing like at least 2, if not 3 removal processes to get all of this off. And then it's one of those mascaras. Only certain mascaras do this to me, and I hope I'm not the only one who gets this because it's kind of creepy, but you get the like long stringy black goopies like in your eyeball later, like either the next morning or they just kind of linger and they're hiding in your eye, and I'm like, oh my god, what's this doing in my eye sockets? It's really hard to get off, so I use it sparingly and only when I really want that extra intense lash because it is a struggle to get off. So that's kind of my, it's like a favorite because it's so volumizing, but unfavorite in the sense that I'm not wearing it every day because I don't want to rub my lashes off trying to remove it. Actually, while we're talking about mascara and brows, let me just toss in my 2 unfavorites. I tried the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk push-up lashes and it was bad. It flaked on me so badly. It was clumpy. It looked like spider lashes. I tried using it a couple of times because sometimes mascara can just not be the best the first couple of times you use it. Sometimes they can be like super liquidy and whatever. It just did not work for me. It didn't work for me. And I was sad because the packaging is so cute. I love exciting new launches. And it has one of the wands that just, it's flat, like the fibers don't go all the way around the brush. Like it has just, I don't know, it's like you're supposed to like pack on the volume and then flip it and like brush up with the fibers. What do you call it? The sticky pokies? The bristles. And I just found like it just didn't work for me. It just wasn't a good experience. I don't like wands like that, and the actual formula itself was just, it was flaking all over me. It was bad. I didn't like it at all. And then for a brow product that didn't work, the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP Sculpting Brow Wax Pencil and Styler. Oh, I was sad because I was really excited to have this work for me, but the wax just didn't do anything. The brush was kind of weird. I feel like it just kind of pushed my brow hairs. It didn't actually like comb through and lift them. I feel like Anna, for example, who is loving this so much, and every time I see her use it, I'm like, why doesn't that work for me? I want this to work so badly because that would be incredibly convenient to just have all of our like dreamy brow cements just in a lovely little stick like this. The concept is lovely, but I feel like someone like Anna, for example, who has these gorgeous thick brows, and then also the VANESSAs of the world where their brows are just groomed naturally. Maybe that's why it works, because this does not hold my very long hairs up. It just didn't do anything in terms of wax. Like literally any of my clear brow gels held my brows better than this. So this just didn't work for me. Sorry about that, guys. We're sticking with the hair gel. Okay, to finish off the vid, I've got 3 lip favorites, you guys. There's been a lot of lip love this month. First of all, Victoria Beckham Posh lipsticks. Oh, I had a blunder. I did at one point state that I was wearing a shade that I was not. I got the shades incorrect, and I have apologized profusely, and I apologize again for that. But the 2 shades that I've been loving are Pout. Pout, not Pose, and Girl. Pout is a lovely, lovely, like sheer, very light pink, and then Girl is a little bit more of the beigey, like lighter nude shade. And these 2, honestly, like it's pretty much my entire lip wardrobe right here, and I've been wearing these a lot. When they came out, I was so excited. I bought them immediately, like no hesitation, didn't even blink, didn't breathe, and I ordered them. The packaging is divine. They're gorgeous. It's a very lovely, creamy lip balm style formula. You're not getting too much pigment there. It's the perfect everyday lipstick. I wear them with a lip liner, and it's just perfect. I've added it to my drawer of glorious lip balm loving lipsticks, and the shades are beautiful. That's definitely been a favorite. Another big favorite is the Tower 28 Cashew lip gloss. You guys know my love with Fire. She was a big summer favorite, and Cashew was part of their like recent shade extension. They came out with a bunch of new shades, and it's just a lovely, well, Cashew, you know, Cashew is a great way to describe it. I've just been loving this color so much, and I've been wearing it a lot. That was definitely my favorite pick from their new shades that they launched. Love the Tower 28 glosses so much. And my final favorite is actually the bold lipstick that I have been wearing so much. I think it's like the Rouge Matte Velours Supreme something. I've loved Lise Watier lipsticks since before I started YouTube. Like I have always had some kind of a Lise Watier lipstick in my collection since I started getting into and buying makeup in my adult life. Like their lip products are divine. They're now available at Sephora, which is very exciting. And so when they launched these, I didn't get them in PR, like I fully bought them myself, and I got this shade Martini Lychee. It's such a beautiful, very deep berry shade, and the formula is delightful. It does not survive underneath the mask. Like if you're wearing a mask and actually going outside. If you're wearing a bright berry lipstick, it's gonna rub off on your mask. I don't know what to say. It's like, because it's a creamy matte, it's not like a, you know, sets in and your lips don't budge. It is a very lovely creamy formula, but for someone with very dry skin and very dry lips, that is a very nice feature. And I've been loving this shade. And with that, my friends, my beauty favorites from the last month are complete. It's complete. The beauty favorites video is These are the things that I've been loving. Those are all of the beauty favorites, a couple of unfavorites, and some sweet little updates from the beauty fun that we've had over the last month. So definitely let me know in the comments down below what you guys have been loving or not loving over the last month. Everything I've talked about will be listed in the description box down below for your viewing and shopping pleasure. And definitely don't forget that if you guys are looking to pick anything up, it is the Sephora sale, so Save some moolah if you can. I hope that you guys enjoyed my favorites from the last month. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I'll see you all very soon for a new video. Bye!